Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You are live with Endeavor Gaming. Tonight we are back on this very fun Monday evening talking about all of the lore we have collected over the past week in preparations for maybe something coming soon. So without further ado, let's just go on ahead and get into it. Here we are, back in Star Trek Online. It is great to see everybody on this very, very fine Monday evening. Ready to kick off the week in style. Hello, hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? How goes it?
Hello there.
How's it going, Pax? Hey, Servo. Hello, Looney. Hello, Documents Universal over on YouTube. How is everybody doing tonight? We are live out of Wolf 359. Tonight we are going to be talking all things lore as we try to sort out some of our thoughts over the last week. Try to figure out what may be coming. We've been doing a lot of lore lately. It's been great. I'm doing alright, Looney. Thanks for asking. It's the start of another week. I can't complain. I've got my ship. I've got my crew, and I've got a whole lot to look forward to. I'm gonna get started doing a TFO or two, and then we'll start talking shop. Ha! Jesus, Pax. On the plus side, I don't have to do... I've already done my daily for the day. I'm nowhere near being done with the event campaign, though, because I've been very lazy and have not been doing it as much as I should have. Whoopsies. I mean, I'm not buying it out. That would be done. I'll have it done in the day, regardless. I don't remember what the verdict was on that console, whether or not it was worth using or not. I don't really have any console slots available on my main anyway. But we'll figure it out if it ends up being worth it. Here we go. Oh boy, is there a nebula. I know that there's some weirdness that does that, Looney, but I can't remember exactly what it is.
Our time here is limited. Stay focused, plan your attacks, and save as many ships as possible. Every loss is critical for my people.
Open fire. Kaboom. That was easy. Oh, there's a 5 down there. I will get the 5. Not to worry. I will bully the Tholians. The Tholians have been bullied. There is nothing left of the starships. Presto didn't spawn in and spam eel puns until your head popped. Never say never. Is the Lisette getting shot at yet? Indeed it is. Open fire. There haven't been enough eel puns. In my humble opinion, there have not been eel puns. And there will never be enough eel puns. It is just a state of being at this point. A state of being where we need eel puns. Stargate, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everybody from Stargate stream. How's it going? How was the stream? We're talking lore. I was in the STO Discord earlier today, and I came up with a theory. I think that somebody stole the key to Shard under cloak and made off with it. And there's only one species I know that both knows a lot about Dyson Spheres and has ships that cloak. I think the Voth took it. The space dinosaurs are the only reasonable option to blame. Oh, a lot of ground TFOs. This is our first TFO of the night, and we managed to get a Zur Nebula. Quite hilarious. Hello, Tristan. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. How's it going? Don't worry, Apex Warbird. You will be freed. Man, this ship looks awesome. Well, awesome. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be talking lore, we're going to be talking starships, and we're going to be blowing up some enemies all at the same time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Aduline, how's it going? Oof. Well, I hope it cools down over there soon. Yeah, that doesn't sound super fun. I think I just need to start queuing for more elites. The fire oil build on this thing just kind of melts things on advanced. Plus, I'm sure I could use more Isomag pieces for my Isomag farm. Don't need those Polaron weapons anymore. Those are being used for a future thing that I will not announce here. But you'll see it very soon. Oh, that's a little bit warm. How's the humidity? Speaking of which, you know what? I think while we wait, we'll start cooking up some Isomags. We got nothing else to do. Well, that one's not helpful. That one's also not very helpful. That one's also not very helpful. I'm all out of lab equipment. That one's not very helpful. That one's also not very helpful. I think I'm out of duty officers to craft them. Nope, I got one more. But I'm out of isomag pieces. Well, that doesn't sound right at all. Let me open up from the stack of 300. Isomag. 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 More isomags. There we go. That one's also not particularly helpful. Cool. None of those were helpful whatsoever. I'm junking all of those. Well, that was silly. Oh, 70 degrees is not fun. I am sorry, Tristan. Also, I have the new Breen ship, Rachel. It is the cornerstone of this fire build, actually. The trade-off of it. Where is it? Here it is. Breen's Free Fire. Granted, could have done a firewall build without it, but it was slightly easier to do here, plus I could keep some space barbiness by having a maelstrom up front. Get the nice pretty quantum torpedoes. Hi, DeCervo, how's it going? Torpedoes are fun. You're on record that if you ever get a bad word Juggernaut, you're naming it the VSW Overcompensator. Fantastic name, to be honest. It sounds like something that the Vadwar would name one of their big dreadnoughts. I've got a great idea for a ship name. Whatever the next lockbox ship is. I'll call it the Eel Motional Damage. Just so I can have one more eel pun in the roster. Ooh, there's a 5. I would like to book the Dreadnot, but I've got to deal with these alien ships first. You guys should get away from that Dreadnought. I'm on my way! Torpedoes away. And we got both of the optionals. Nice job, everybody. I misfired that console. Oh, the TFO's over.
I am quite impressed with your fleet.
Bum 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 bum. All right. So, let's talk a little bit about lore, because we've been cooking in the STO Discord a little bit. We are analyzing the Heartless lore blog, because from what I can tell, that is going to be the most important one for whatever is coming up next. Ooh, that's a Breeding Dreadnot. Who is in the Breeding Dreadnot? Hi, Belzamon. How's it going? Also, hello, Mikabi. Hello, Rachel. We are cooking. In the good way. It appears that I'm being eaten by this slightly see-through Breeding Dreadnought. I'm very confused. How is this happening? Oh! Well, that was weird. Alrighty then. Moving on from that, let's go ahead and share the screen. Oh, hey, it shared the right one. That's cool. So, here is my take. I think that the Iconians from the Iconian Alliance are very much hoping of the idea that it ended up in our universe by accident because there weren't any antimatter emissions and no warp trail. I think that that happened because the ship is under cloak and took the key to Shard. Even Kumarake doesn't fully believe it. He said it was by accident, no less. Possibly. I think that someone took that key to Shard. I don't think that it's an accident that it ended up where it is. I don't believe that for 1 minute. The question is, what's the story behind this thing? So I am currently taking all theories, but mine is that the Voth took it, and we're under cloak the whole time. Well, what do you guys think? Well, Bildemon, it's really funny because the game had absolutely no issues with inviting you to the team because reasons. So I'm just not going to question it at all. It's working. Also, give me 1 moment. I'm just crafting up the next set of Isomags while we look at the blog post. It's not particularly riveting content. None of them are rolling for anything even remotely useful. It's quite sad. Oh wait, we got a plasma one. All right. We have a plasma one cooking. We got a plasma one. So, what do you all think? You concur with the Voth theory? Oh yeah? Alright. We're upping the ante a little bit here. I could always use more Isomag pieces anyway. I feel like it could be Iconian Alliance Universe Voth. I think there's a fair chance for something like that. Charara, you're here! We can talk more lore. What do you think? Who do you think took the key to Shard? Welcome in. Also, Chara, after the stream, please send me a DM. I need to make you a VIP on the channel. I keep forgetting. But I was supposed to do that last time, and I forgot then too.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this.
Oh my gosh. I'm dead. I am completely and utterly destroyed. I didn't stand a chance. Oh? How would the Aetherians have gotten it out, though? Wait a minute! Charara! The Unity was with us, wasn't it? The Unity was part of our fleet, too. Oh. I completely forgot that they were there. Ow, 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 ow. I died again. There's too many Borg everywhere. Ah, Belzamon, I just saw the console that you used. I gotcha. The Aetherians have a ship called Fusion by any chance? Not that we know of. We haven't seen one. We've seen the Harmony, the Unity, the De-Escalator, and an unnamed Tholian battleship. Hi, CJDJ. Lord Queen, give me your shields. Well, that one's pretty fine. Alright, TJ. Welcome in, welcome in. It's all the Aetherians! I mean, if they stole it, though, why would it be in Lucari space is my question. Why take it there? Why not take it somewhere else? Wherever the Aetherians are staging from. I feel like there's a long list of better places the Aetherians could have taken it. Besides keeping it in our universe where we could more easily track them. It's sort of in the same vein of tracking that proto. It's not really the Aetherians' MO for it to be there. I think the Aetherians probably gave it to the Zenkethi. Heartless? Yeah, Heartless was after situation under control. That's why I don't think it's going to be an Aetherian thing. I feel like this next mission is also going to focus on dealing with the other threats besides the Aetherians. I think Tassine Faye is still going to be AWOL. And we'll be dealing with this just like we were dealing with the Protomatter. I wouldn't quite say side story, but more like a parallel story. Who are the other groups that were included with the Borg and Aetherians? What do you mean? Wait a minute. Fusion cubes through fusion. What would the Aetherian version of the fusion cube be? I don't know. You know, there is still one Aetherian ship that we haven't seen yet from the concept art originally. Did they? I mean, I guess they were the ones going after it, using the Control Borg as, like, proxy forces, basically. Just like they've been doing. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the Control Borg were inherently, like, the Aetherians' fault or not. They could have been. But yeah, I guess they were after that, Kita. But then it wouldn't make sense. Once they have it, why would they bring it to our universe? I just don't see the, like, tactical point in doing something like that, you know? I mean, they said that they learned something from the Tal Shiar and didn't specify what, because the post thing ends. Also, Looney, I'll bring you in on the next TFO that we do. Is that a shuttle? Is that person flying around in a shuttle? They're flying around in a shuttle. Huh. And yes, I am live! Hello. Not much. We're talking lore, talking about the Heartless lore blog. Making theories, trying to figure stuff out. Let's see, where's the plasma? Protect status 2 on. Salvage item. Salvage item. Salvage item. Salvage item. Salvage item. There are so many lore blogs. Like, there's an insane amount of lore blogs. Flo has been absolutely cooking with them. You know, the Tal Shiar would be a very interesting twist, I won't lie to you. But are the Tal Shiar active at this point? I feel like we've mostly dealt with them in their entirety. Oh. I mean, the Empire is fallen. There is no more Romulan Empire. Man, I'm just not getting any lucky rolls. Oh, I need more isomags. Oh, got a toucher on one. Better than nothing. Plasma torque, not helpful at all. Polaron, not the worst. Not particularly helpful either. Torpedo, not helpful at all. Alright, that's another set. We've got two useful ones, I think. Oh, two energy weapon ones, basically. Also, hello! Welcome in. Let's see, they're hopping universes. Their perception of the terrain is probably different to ours. Who knows what they see as the high ground? It's over, Captain! I have the high ground! I think the Aetherians underestimate my power. And yeah, it is, but Flo has very much been pushing to look at that lore blog a little bit more carefully for some unknown reason. And yeah, I know, CJ. Once I right-click, I normally put it together. On my friends list, I have your nickname set. Oh, the Romulan Republic? I got you now. You think that the Tal Shiar has infiltrated the Republic at this point? Interesting theory. Interesting theory. Ooh, Elite Starbase 1? Which Starbase 1, I wondered? Oh, cool. The easy Klingon one. Let's go.
Here they come.
This is going to be fun. Oh, my torpedo was fired. You know it! This is my flagship for a reason. Because it kicks ass and it looks good doing it. That's a lot of fighter squadrons. Nice, nice! How close are you to being done, Chosen? I mean, for sure. Ow! Whoa! What is hitting me? Freaking gritting torpedoes are demolishing. Good grief. I got absolutely demolished there. Nice. Any idea what you're gonna pick out yet, Chosen? Also, I do believe that we're getting a dev stream tomorrow, so I gotta ask, what ship do you guys think is getting remastered by pundits next? I'm sure it will be a Starship Ganther, yes. From the Starship artist. I would certainly hope so. Though, now that I've said that, maybe it'll be a remaster to Starbases. Oh! I don't know anything about DC Universe's event campaign, I'm not gonna lie to you. What weapon is sounding like a base fart? I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's, Hellbore Light, because I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, and everything else I'm using is radiolytics, for the most part. I'm going to assume it's Hellbore Light going off. You'd like to see the Borg ship and Enterprise get remastered into STO? Well, that wouldn't be a remaster because that ship doesn't exist in STO now, if I'm not mistaken. Because that's, what, like Arctic 1 or whatever? That's not in game at all. Gotcha. Oh no, our green Dreadnot exploded. Oh. We're just thinking about new ships to potentially get added to game. The Intrepid class? what Intrepid class, because if you mean like the Intrepid class, it's already in STO, and has been for a while. Like the USS Voyager Intrepid class? Because that's the long-range science vessel. Oh, that Intrepid class. Yeah, that makes more sense. And hello, bearded god. Ah, yeah, I gotcha, Miami. The Enterprise era one. It would be cool to have more Enterprise era ships for sure. At the moment, I think the sum total we have is what? The Klingon Bird of Prey, the NX Refit, sort of ish the Andorian ship, and the Zindi ones. And hello, random noob. Welcome in, welcome in. Hell yeah, Cuffs, are you excited? Would really like specs in this incarnation of Starbase 1, dimensions, crew, and max life support, load, how many ships it can host, and so on. That would be cool to know. I mean, I imagine that its complement is, or as far as like how many ships it can support is however many of these docking ports there are, because it doesn't have that trench like it does in Strange New Worlds. So, 8 in total, I guess. Cruises can be a lot of fun. There's always something to do. I would just make sure to remember to have some time to like relax, otherwise you start to feel overwhelmed. At least in my case. I need like an hour or two every day where I'm not just doing something, you know? GG. Love to see the Enterprise era Poseidon class in Star Trek Online. That'd be a cool one. Oh, that sounds like fun, Cups.
Sounds good. Great.
What? I wasn't talking to you, smart speaker.
I didn't understand.
What he was responding to? I mean, yeah, Dewline, but that Starbase one has a trench in the ring that can support other starships. This one doesn't, which makes me think that it can't. Like in Strange New Worlds, this is like an actual crevice with more spaces to dock starships, but the STO one does not seem to have that at all. Granted, that's mostly just because, you know, I don't think that was really shown in Discovery Season 1 when we first saw it, which is what this one is based off of. And what's up, Jerbo? Repairs after Discovery Season 1 included expansions. That's been my assumption. It added that trench and then they brought the pteropods back. Oh, I'm sure you won't do that. Fantastic name, CJ. Absolutely wonderful name, in my opinion. And Maccabi, I will bring you in on the next TFO that we do. And same with you, Belzamon. I like my dream Dreadnot. but my actual name is the Avsom's Might. Those of you who play Dremel will get, or play Dremel will get the reference. A game that you should all play, by the way. Oh. Time to collect the next set of spoils here. Let's protect our energy weapon ones. Very cool. Let's also make some inventory space while we're at it. Sure, CJ. If you'd like to bring in a tank, we'll do an ISC if you want. And gotcha packs. Thanks for letting me know. But yeah, CJ, hop in your tank. We'll do an ISC. Just clearing out some unneeded things from my inventory, making more space for more isomag crafting. I can parse it. I didn't even look at what that thing rolled to be. Try Cobalt was that one. Don't care. Another Polaron. Alright. Drain expertise. Not helpful at all. We need more isomag pieces. Awesome, awesome. Give me one moment to finish crafting up these consoles, and we will launch away. Plasma torp, not helpful at all. We're out of lab equipment. Boom. Back here. And I think one more. Alright, we got AP. That's another good one. I'll take it. Alrighty. Let's do this. Good luck to all.
The situation is grim.
Here we go. Combat log is started. Kaboom! And over to the other side. and to the middle. Let's take that thing's shields down and get some torpedoes on it. I have no idea, Cups. I'll be honest, I can't think of when I've last seen a misspelling for it. There was some lag in the beginning of that, but overall I think it wasn't a horrible run. How'd that feel for everybody else? Let's see what the almighty parse says. So, for context on this parse, I do add that I was running Hellbore Light, which is moderately silly. But, yeah. I'd say that's not particularly indicative of my ship, considering that Hellbore Light Drain did 321k on its own. That being said, I think this probably still would have been around a million DPS run for the Fire at Will build if I just wasn't running it. Here, let me do this real quick. I can bring up the whole parse so that everyone can see it here. So yeah, you're doing a pretty solid job at taking the damage. Also, what do you mean uploads for everyone? I definitely shouldn't have uploaded. That is not my record. Maybe it's my record for this season? But that is most certainly not my record in ISE. Oh, for the season. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. My all-time is higher than 1.8. Ooh, I did get a 1 mil max 1 hit. Also, hello, Nick. You're just in time to watch me look at a parse because I was running Hellbore Light and this trade is still a freaking mess. How's it going? Let me get you a shout out here, Nick. Hey, medic. How's it going? Did Nick tell you guys to come in here and refer to me as Bob?
Red alarm! Red alarm!
And yeah, I also like the Shangri-La a lot, but the Lexington is by far my favorite ship. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, sure. 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 Uh-huh. Well, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Yeah, he would never have everybody from his chat do that. That would be crazy. Such a thing could very simply never happen. The very idea, I imagine, is just insulting. No, oh my gosh. So, I like Beam Overload. So, Nick has started calling me the Beam Overload. Which, for short, is, Bob. So, unfortunately, I've been dealing with that. Thank you. I'm really glad you enjoy my content, Nathan. Thanks for coming in to the live stream. And good evening, Kitty Hawk. Thank you for that resub. Going on 23 months. And thank you for the follow, Sonera, the Twitch cat. Welcome in, welcome in. Name it the Dreadnot, Nick. You know you want to. Oh boy, time for more Isomags. Welcome back, welcome back. So, what are we keeping and what are we getting rid of? You're not staying, you're not staying. You can stay. You're not staying, you're not staying. You can stay. And Nick, thank you for the resub going on 5 months. Had to slide one more Bob in there. And that's a hype train! Alright, there's 2 more Isomags I'm keeping. Let's craft a bunch more. Surely we'll get at least 1 phaser Isomag tonight. Well, there's a disruptor. That's closed, but not what I wanted. That's Draenex that isn't helpful to anybody. There's a torpedo that also isn't helpful to anybody. I have run through my supply of replicator supplies. USS Hostess. You know, I don't think I've ever actually, like, had a Twinkie in my life, which is crazy. Oh, that's another Polaron. Jeez, that's like the 4th Polaron Isomag we've gotten tonight. I don't want to think about how many photons we've gotten. It's a moderately insane number. You named your last ship something something, which is as creative as you could get. I try to have serious ship names for most of my ships. The only one that I think actually has a joke name is my Suliban, because this one for a while had a completely separate keybind for it for support runs, and every time I would load up that keybind, it would just completely break my old one, and then I'd have to do a bunch of stuff to get it working again. So this ship ended up getting named the SCS Keybind Destroyer, which is a very fitting name. I think all of the other names I have are, like, serious names. For the most part, I think they're all serious names. Well, I guess Time's Endeavor isn't super serious, but besides that. My ship is absolutely gorgeous. How does it feel to be wrong? That is just an incorrect statement. Some of my ship names are Jamal references, I'm not gonna lie to you. You would absolutely troll me. And absolutely have. And absolutely will continue to. That's fair. I have a few like that too, Miami. Also, Alpha with the gifted subs! Thank you so much! 5 tier 1 subs. Over to Rachel, Maccabi, Helnobish, Dewline, and Chosen. Thank you, thank you. You like the Intrepid hull on the Terran Lexington Dreadnought. You use the Intrepid hull on quite a few ships. It is definitely a good one. I like it. Big oof. Oh boy, Borg disconnected on Elite. Well, time to fight the Voth. The ones that I think are behind everything. Those damn space dinosaurs. Yes, you did! I have nothing but fun. This is the fun zone. Anytime, CJ, anytime. Ah! Right, this is elite. They don't just immediately know to do that. Oh no. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. See, everything's fine. Except for the fact that I'm taking damage and I didn't bother to pull hazard emitters on my ship. Because I'm not good at planning ahead. So I'll just wait for the thing to time out and then free the ship. Because that won't end poorly either. I keep forgetting, I can keep my key spam around while I'm doing this. STO gave away the Cation Aatrox carrier several years ago. You named yours the USS Meow Mix. Ha! I actually don't think I have that ship. I do have the T6 support cruiser, not the Cation one. I got the Gemidar one. Your carrier class named it the USS Saras Victoria. Huh. Love Hellbore made your exploit Anorax on an alt can go from 800k average to 2 million in high. Honestly, that trade is just all kinds of broken at the moment, and it's kind of... It's fun. I mean, that last IC, this ship did almost 2 million. And I imagine about half of that came from, Hellbore. Bye! Watch out for the giant spiders. Don't worry, Sphere, I will save you. You are free! I did see Discord, Nick. We've got a hype chest to open. Oh, I'm flying off somewhere. Where am I going? Where am I? Several STO YouTuber personalities have previously stated that slotting additional RCS consoles helps any Odyssey variant turn faster. What do you suggest to help it turn faster? I have never established a mirror Jamestown. I don't really know what that would entail. To answer your question, Nathan, I don't know many people that would recommend using RCS consoles on just about anything because it's kind of a waste of a console slot in my opinion. If I wanted my ship to go faster, I tend to go straight to deuterium surplus and the competitive engines. But, I mean, in general, like, endeavors help a lot. This is how my ship is moving just with all of my normal stuff. I wouldn't say that it's slow by any capacity. And I'm not running any RCS consoles on it. That was what you thought. Maybe that's why you never use RCS consoles. Use combat engines to help with turn rates. I mean, if you want to get the most amount of speed out, I definitely recommend getting your competitive reputation up and getting something like the prevailing innervated impulse engines. Every time you activate a firing mode, you get a plus 350% boost to your flight speed and your turn rate. Let's see, you don't have many endeavors, but you're right, 2 stacks of deuterium, because one will have shorter cooldown than one that's just been clicked, plus comp engine, plus emergency con hologram. And yeah, thank you for reminding me about the emergency con hologram. That is another pretty important one. Got them right here. Recharge evasive maneuvers when emergency power to engines is activated. And right here you will find emergency power to engines. Also true, though I don't have any dummy triggers, because right now rapid fire is being used to proc Elbor Light, and that's doing it. And then I have torpedo spread, and then I have fire roll. Nice balance. I need all of these Borg ships to leave me alone for a minute. Anytime, happy to help. Please don't shoot at me for the next second. Yes! Haha! Kaboom! Next. Nice. I do have the Dreadnot, which I'm using on this thing, though I do also have a fire will build that runs ETN. That's on the Charara. This is my first build to use the Breen trait on a fire will build. I'm liking it a lot so far. Freedom! Oh, that's annoying. My ETM build doesn't have Hellbore Light on it. I built it a few months before Hellbore came out, and I have not updated it since. I'm not too worried about it. Hello, Voth ship. Goodbye, Voth ship. Weapons are offline, and that ship is dead. The Battle of Corpus Elite TFO is where you like to test some of your builds. If it's good, you survive. If not, you pop a lot. I pop in Corpus regardless of how good my build is. Badwar are mean, and they like to sub-nuke me. Sub-nuking is mean. I don't appreciate it very much. Talk about trial and error, for real. Here we go. You will be eliminated. You name one of your sovereign classes after the Doom City, the USS Raccoon City. What just happened? What? How did we fail? Am I missing something? Did we not free enough ships? Did we not get all 15? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, unfortunate. Remember back in the 2012, 2015 time frame? I mean, I'd say that they're still pretty competitive. I don't think that that's really changed all that much. Ah, I didn't realize that. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh well. Give me my Isome mag. Somebody warped in and exploded. Next set of Isome mags. Don't need you. Keep you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. I'll keep you. Everybody else can go. Another set of Isome mags until we get a phaser one. We need more Isome mag pieces. Boom. Alright. Hull repair. Not helpful at all. Drain X. Not helpful at all. I'm out of industrial replicator supplies. Draenix, not helpful at all. Transphasic, not helpful at all. Ox Power, not helpful at all. Control Expertise, not helpful at all. All of those sucked. Very cool. And see you later, Gamma. Have a great evening. PvP is not what it once was, though. Yes, some people still use it. Yeah, I mean, I've personally never been super big on PvP, but that's just me. It's not my thing. There's definitely people that are super duper duper into it. I am not one of those people. Totally respect the people that are. And just over, I will bring you in on the next TFO as well. Maccabi, I have sent you a team invite if you'd like to come along. And Rachel, I also sent you an invite. Do 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 do. Well, Rachel might be A-okay for a little while. Last time you entered a PvP instance, it was on accident. You only knew you were in a PvP instance when your ship exploded out of nowhere. Oh, did you accidentally end up in Karat? Back to Starbase 1. Yeah, that's the space PvP zone. It's a place. There are the occasional spawn campers there that create a lot of problems. Here we go. This ship has some teeth. It is quite fun marking targets with the tracer payload console. PvP battles humans versus Cylon players and BSGO were intense. Yeah, that's fair. Kaboom! We're doing pretty good. I like this ship quite a lot. You spent the rest of your time in Karat performing your finest and quickest tactical retreat after respawn. That's pretty fair. I try to avoid that place. I know I will get exploded. Right. The spheres explode. Exploding spheres. Farm Karat for Borg ships? I mean, I imagine that you can, but the PvPers might start attacking you if you do. I haven't been there in a while. Frankly, I feel like there's better ways to farm Borg now. You can just do a Hive Onslaught. Oh, for dilithium. I have no idea, but there are also considerably better ways to farm dilithium, to be honest. Like Admiralty. And, you know, doing events. If you finish the event, then you can just keep building up dilithium. But elite TFOs, I think, are probably the best way of going about it now. You get a pretty substantial amount of dilithium from doing elite TFOs. As long as you're geared for them, you can build up supply pretty quickly. Only take, what, like 2 to 3 TFOs to get 8,000? Staging area? Are you talking about Battle Group Omega? Because that hasn't been in the game for a long time. That got removed quite a while ago. Nathan, I think that would be pretty cool, but I imagine that Cryptic is, or Deca's not going to rush into doing another thing like that. There's a lot of legal stuff that has to go into doing contests like that. I also don't think that they're gonna push for an Enterprise H anytime soon. The Enterprise F is very much the Enterprise of STO. Plus, in STO's timeline, it's only been in service for 3 years. Oh, staging area, the new Romulus mission. Yeah, no. Again, I'd say the best way to grind dilithium is probably TFOs. TFOs, Admiralty are the big ones. I'm dying. Also very true. Oh, I might still die. I should really just focus on healing for a second. Oh, I got hit with that stupid ability that the assimilators have. That's what it is. Let's see if I survive it. I am definitely getting revenge for that. Dyson Battle Zone isn't shabby either. Yeah, that's true. That's what you get for almost blowing up my ship assimilators. You expect to get the Rerexes before they die? Yeah. Ah, V-Rexes. The most fun one can have in the Dyson Ground Battle Zone. That cube didn't last very long. Heck yeah. Warp me.
In the battle today, we will hold the line!
That went rather well. Alrighty. And Belzamon, I'll bring you in on the next TFO that we do here. Let's trash all these Isonites, because none of these were helpful. I'm done with Isonite crafting for the day. We had a very unlucky day. Terrible Isomag day. Absolutely terrible. Oh, well. I think we'll do one or two more elites here before we wrap up for the evening. Load. I wonder where we'll go next. Let's see, you have 4 more days to go to complete the current event. So far, you've managed to complete all of them for this year's campaign. Not sure which Infinity Lockbox ship you'll select at year's end. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to pick either. I'm not going to lie to you. I have not made up my mind yet. Alright, where are we going? Oh no. Alright, everybody, focus on getting the Hawking particles, please. I need auxiliary batteries. Good grief. I'm gonna need them. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. It should be. Yeah, there's a lot of them. At least they're all listed on the wiki. Alright, focus on the Hawking particles, guys. Everything is hawking particles. Another one down. We're already more than halfway there. Heading back to the Jupiter. Love this TFO, you played a lot. Oh boy. Alright, we only need one more. Any idea what you're going to choose, Bruno, for your event campaign? You got it. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious start there. Alright, to the next one. Remember, focus on those hawking particles, everybody. Oh boy. I'm being targeted pretty harshly right now. See if we can clear a couple of these ships. Need one more second. Oh, good heavens. Whoa! My ship exploded. I was not expecting that. Alright. Back to the original strategy. Nothing but hawking particles. Let's go. Ow. Get me out of here. Preferably without misfiring all of my abilities that I need to get out of here. Alright, that's another one delivered. We're halfway there, team. We're doing great. Three more. Two more. One more. I'll grab the last one. And boom. Nice. Now this will be the really fun one. Oh no, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Where is the Jupiter? Where is the Jupiter? Oh, it's in the middle of all those enemy ships. Wonderful! Holy mother of mercy, what was that? My ship just got deleted. Let's try that again, shall we? And let's work. Well, not work. Pull in. As fast as we can possibly. Delivered. Halfway there, team. Halfway there. Welcome back, Charas. We're in a bit of a pickle. Ow. How's it going? Nice. There's many in Ketby, and they are very, very angry at me. Oh, no, you don't. Come on. Get us out of here. Come on. Yes. Delivering the Hawking particle. Alright, those are the last ones. I don't know. I think I touched their Hawking particles. They seem very particular about me touching their Hawking particles. By the way, does anyone know how to unlock the last Admiralty slot? Depending on which one it is, you can either buy it at the Fleet Research Lab, or it's by getting a Gamma recruit leveled. on Admiralty, it's one of the two. It should tell you what you need to do to unlock it in the slot. Whoa! I died. But it's okay. We took out the last of the things too. I hope that we'll be getting one tomorrow around like the normal vlog time. What's that, 11 o'clock Eastern? Something like that. That's what I'm betting on. Oh, hell, isn't get the Dreadnot. That's true, but that's not until later in the afternoon. We can get both things in one day. I think we can. I hope. Fingers are crossed. I mean, we completed it, so that's a win, right? We did great. Everything went perfectly fine. Alright. I think we'll do one more TFO here before we wrap up for the night. Sound good to everybody? And then we'll be thinking about tomorrow. And hopefully finding out who stole the Kita. Yeah, research lab. Remember correctly, you can get one of the Gamma Recruit's Admiralty tracks to max level. For the Gamma Recruit reward, you will need to claim that on other characters from the Temporal Agent contact, neither ESD or Cronus, depending on whether you're Fed or KDF. Well said. Pop, lock, and load. Wonder where it's sending us next. Who do you think stole the key to Shard? I bet it was Charara. Just saying, I've never seen Charara and the key to Shard in the same place at the same time. Oh boy, ending on a high note. It's ISE time, everybody.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the Starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy.
Modron, he'll steal anything. You're not wrong. Oh, good lord. Whoa, what? I got absolutely invisitorps there. Did any of you guys see what killed me? I just died. Oh boy. I can't wait to check it out once the stream is over. Boom. Ow, ow, outie, ow, 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 ow. Ah! Once again, I just went poof. Well, that went. But alrighty, everybody. With that, we're gonna wrap up the stream a couple of minutes early tonight. Some chance to go to bed a little bit earlier than normal. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for coming out tonight. We got to talk a little bit of lore, have some fun in Elite TFOs, and explode other ships as well as ourselves quite a few times. So, hopefully pretty soon we'll be getting some updated lore from Flow. It was the subject of basically all of the streams last week, as well as a whole lot of conversations in the Discord, which you guys should check out. Let me get the link for STO's Discord in case you guys are not already. Oh, I can't invite people yet. That's unfortunate. Well, STO does have a Discord. You can join it from the main website, I imagine, or probably from the launcher as well. And you can check out my Discord to talk all about upcoming lore and things. Here, the link is in chat, discord.gg/Endeavor Studios, and you can find that link and many more, like our merch store, at our main website, www.endeavorgaming.com. Alrighty, I think that's all I've got for the night. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their evening and an awesome week. As always, you have been live with Endeavor Gaming, and remember to keep calm and game on.